I'm Dan O'Day.
And I'm Jim Johnson of the Accents class.
Jim, in class, you focus a lot of time and energy on physicalizing the placement of an accent. So, my two-part question for you is what exactly do you mean by physicalizing the placement, and why is it so important?
Well, physicalizing the placement can mean like physical gestures and pointing to a place or something like that, or literally sometimes like grabbing your lip and pulling on it or something like that. And the reason that I want to physicalize it is so that people have the access to it, not just by physicalizing it, but they also tend to get it visually that way as well. There's multiple ways to access the concept of placement.
I don't like myself, past, present, and future. You don't know what it means to sit around here and watch the months go ticking by. Do you think that's a life for a man my age? Tomorrow's my birthday. I changed my life.
Cool. Great. I'm going to give you a little tiny picky note, and then we're going to work on an overview thing, okay?
Good.
A life for a man like me. Can you think of that R connecting onto more than on fur?
That's a life for a man like me. Is that more like?
Go ahead and say furra.
Furra.
Yeah, life for a man.
A life for a man like me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I heard it wanted to go a life for a man. Yeah, and that's just one of those things because there's a couple of elements that are making me go, okay, New York, but it's a little bit light, and Brooklyn, but not too heavy. So what I want to do is reinforce the heavy. And I think what I heard is I think you are utilizing this back part. The thing I'd like to get at is the forward element of it. Yeah, so the nice thing is you got your little soul patch. So grab onto your little soul patch and just give it a little tug forward.
All right.
Yeah. Let's hear a couple of lines. Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? Mind your business. I feel a little bit like Sylvester Stallone. You know,
his Philly accent sounds strangely like New York. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, he's completely inappropriate as Rocky. He's not Philly in that movie.
No, well, and I grew up in Philadelphia, I never heard anybody talk exactly like that.
Yeah.
I didn't hang out with boxers. So.
Much more New York-esque. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So let's hear it now. Just leaning into that, just lightly holding that, but feel that fat lip like I popped you in your lower lip again. Yeah, grab that soul patch.
Well, what are you gonna do about it? Mind your business. You don't know me. I see you once a year. What do you know about me? I don't want to be criticized.
Yeah, this is
Nobody
great. This is making a big difference. I can hear you starting to create more of a whole tube for your placement.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
Yeah, I've always had problems figuring out, mouth placement.
Yeah.
And front of the mouth and back of the, it's a mental concept, really. And so, but this makes sense. So, this helps a lot.
So here's what we want to do. We want to take the mental concept and turn it into a physicalization so that you're more likely to make it happen. So even just do me a favor and put your hand down here like you're talking down into your hand, right under your jaw.
Yeah. All right, I'm talking into my jaw. How does that sound?
Yeah, now say, I had a professional fight tonight. Maybe I'll have some more.
I had a professional fight tonight. Maybe I'll have some more.
See, already that's making a difference. That's making a difference. Yeah, absolutely. So even that, so I'm fairly kinesthetic. Everybody we all have different elements that are stronger, but we have them all in place. For me, I always get images faster and deeper when I physicalize them. In my voice class in grad school, I couldn't feel the pool of vibrations in my belly until I wiggled my fingers. And then I was like, oh, now I feel these vibrations because I'm physicalizing it. It's what brought it to life for me. And I find that true for a lot of people who had this direction, is the physicalization helps. the other upside is that physicalizing it, part of it's the physical, but part of it's visual. Now you've also made it visual. And so then it can start to become something that you experience orally, that starts to manifest itself. And you definitely did that there. Yeah.
It really works. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.